Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing How Are You Different? And we have here 4 beautiful piles. Pile number 1 with the blue sodalite, pile number 2 with the green aventurine, pile number 3 with the tiger's eye, and pile number 4 with the rose quartz. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number 1 with this blue sodalite, let's find out, how are you guys different? Let's see here. First 3 cards we have here, the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, the 9 of Cups next to the 10 of Wands. Heavy freaking Capricorn, Earth, Virgo type of energy. You know why you're different? Because you're consistent. Because when you put your mind to something, okay, you're gonna do the little steps. You're not gonna cut out sugar completely, but you're gonna get it done. You're gonna cut it out a little bit. You're gonna do what you have to do. So you're very consistent in whatever you're doing. How are you different? You believe in yourself. You're confident. I can say here, you pick and choose your battles. You're not somebody that would just argue with just about anybody, pile number 1. And if you do have to, then I feel bad for whoever got to hear your mouth, because your tongue is so slick and you're like, wait a minute, me? Jayleen, yes, you. Your tongue is slick as hell. But that's why you hold your composure, because you know your capabilities. Period. I'm getting here also a little bit of water. Although I don't see water, but I'm getting a little bit of water here. You guys are different in a way where you're very strict with yourself and your goals, and like, as I said, consistent again. But I feel like you guys have like a very classy look to you. Maybe you wear a lot of blazers. Maybe you cover your hair and your face. For some of my people, I hear a lot of you guys love white, earthy tones. Very minimal for some of you guys. That's how you're a little different. I say you're different because you also don't care what it takes, like, to do something, to get something. Like, you're gonna work hard. Like, let's say you've been wanting a car so bad, you're gonna save up for that car. Like, there's no doubt about it. I feel like a lot of you guys are also very woke, and as soon as I said that, the fucking High Priestess comes out. Like, what the? Oh my god, guys, I don't know, I really get like super excited when I just hit, the point right there, when I'm just correct. I just love it. Feel better about myself. But honestly, with the High Priestess, you guys are very woke. You might be like me, but if you're not me, like if you don't read tarot, you just like have a very high intuition. Like, your gut tells you right away, like, yup, that person weird, bye, get away from them. Yeah, that man is not for you. Yeah, that girl right there, she's just using you. Like, your gut tells you everything, literally. We have here with the Hierophant, and some of you guys may be going to school for criminal justice. Some of you guys may be lawyers. I see here, because I got the Balance here, like the law, and then I got the Hierophant. So a lot of you guys might be studying to be a police officer, like criminal justice, or even in the army. So that's how you're different. And you might be a woman, but even if you're not a woman, you're just different because you're in the force or whatnot. You believe in justice. I feel like a lot of you guys are also very giving. That's what's super different about you. You might not look like the type of giving person. I see somebody with a mean, mugging face. Like, you have like a really mean face. But it's like, if somebody comes in and you're like, can I please get $1? Like, you'll be the one to grab your bag and give them $1. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're very giving in a way. I feel like some of you guys are different because you maybe had parents that supported you financially, that gave a lot to you, and a lot of people seen that, a lot of people know about that. So that's for some of my people. For some of you guys, you just might be a judge or a lawyer, and that's how you're different. Or for a lot of you guys, well, not a lot, some, I just seen a butterfly. Maybe some of you guys just got out of like a court dealership, like a baby father battle, baby mother battle, divorce battle. It can also be like you did something illegal back in the day, and people are, that's how you're different. Like, people pick you out from the crowd because they know that about you. But I just want everybody to know, listen, if you were in the system before, everybody makes mistakes. As long as you did not do no pedophilia or not, you know what I'm saying? Or, murder somebody. But even you know, some people that murdered other people, you know, people make mistakes sometimes. It doesn't take away from the accountability that you should take if you do something illegal. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. But listen, you guys get what I mean. People make mistakes, but some mistakes are just... But I'm not here to judge. I'm on your guys' side. But it's just certain things that are very, you know, lengthy to speak about. We got here the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, very giving with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you have a lot of good connections. And if not, people feel like talking to you is a good connection because you're very different. And in a sense where people might think that you're like a walking opportunity. See, I don't know what you do, guys. Maybe you're just spiritual like I am, or you have a platform. Because with this Empress in reverse, I'm getting like somebody with a social platform. But if you don't have a social platform, it can just mean that you are very confident in who you really are, and you show the world the real you. Like, you're not afraid to tell people your dreams, your aspirations. Maybe some of you guys have like really big dreams. I heard like musicians, like artists, writers, you know, that's what I'm getting here as well. Pile number 1 with these Empress in reverse. I feel like also you're different because you're very beautiful. If you're a woman watching this, you're very beautiful. Maybe you have like really stunning curly hair, and or if not, you just have like beautiful facial features. That's what I'm getting here. If you're a man watching this, I just feel like you're very loving. You're not like, you have a bit of feminine energy to you, but it's a very calm and collective type of energy. Like people feel like they can trust you if you're a man watching this. People feel like, yeah. Let's see, how is my pal different? We have your Angel of Balance. So yeah, you carry yourself in a very well put together manner, pile number 1. I can't even say that, you know, you guys party too much, drink too much, but even if you do, it's like a lot of balance in your life. Work, play, balance. We have here financial constraints and then hostilities in reverse. So as I said, a lot of you guys are very hard workers, like real hard workers, very determined. Even when we got this card in the beginning, the 10 of Wands in the beginning, you know, it says a lot about this. You know, you guys are very, like, you always are working for like this sort of stability. If anything, you like work too much. Like, you work too hard. You overwork yourself sometimes. And I feel like a lot of you guys might be in school and work, and it's like you guys just dabble in both, and sometimes you be like very tired. So that's how you're different. Like, people feel like you work too much. You do a lot. You have a lot on your plate. Maybe you have like some hobbies you do, and then you have work, and then you have school. There's a lot of things that you have going on here. Pile number 1. With hostilities in reverse, I feel like you're a very nice person. You're very respectful. But it's like when, you know, when shit hit the surface, you don't care how you act. It's like some of you guys like black out when you're mad. I don't know. I heard that for some of you guys. If anything, for a lot of you others, it just means that you avoid drama. Like, you just don't like drama at all. Like, you avoid anything that's drama. Like, you avoid anybody. Like, if you see groups of people talking really harshly about somebody, you just like back away because it's like, that's too much. I don't know, but I'm getting like a lot of you guys, not a lot. Why I keep saying a lot of you guys? Maybe some of you guys used to steal when you were younger. I don't know why that came in, but that's like something different, you know, about you. Maybe in your past you used to steal, and it's okay. We all had that type of moment in our life where we would go to the store and just, you know, but that was like back in the day for some of you guys. How is my pal different? Page of Coins, the Star, and then the Emperor. So I feel like you guys are very stable. That's what's different about you. Like, people will consider you to have your shit together, like having it all together in your life, like home, family, just everything together. Pile number 1. And I also see that some of you guys may be cheap with your energy. Like you don't always go to every place that you're invited. Like, you're the type of person that, like, you say no sometimes to going out with people, but when you go out, like, you have a fun time, you have a good time. But I just feel like a lot of you guys like to be alone. I don't know why I got that, but I just feel like you guys like to be alone. Maybe back in the day you were surrounded by a lot of people, or you had a lot of siblings growing up, so now like you enjoy your quiet and peace time. Okay. With the star, I can just say you're different because of your aspirations. I feel like people feel like you have like big dreams, like owning a mansion, owning a luxury car, having 7 children, whatever it is that you desire to have in this lifetime. People feel like they're really big, you know? Like you're like the dreamer with the star. But honestly, with the Emperor next to the star, you guys are really meant for a lot of good things, a lot of stability, a lot of like respect and honor from a lot of people. I don't know what you're going to be doing. That's why I thought in the beginning some of you guys may be lawyers in the justice system. Some of you guys might live where there's a lot of mountains. That's what's different about you. Yeah. A lot of you guys like red, wear a lot of red lipstick. Red is your favorite color, I heard here. With the last couple of cards, how is my pile number 1 different? Base chakra. You have like a sense of authority, or like an energy where like when you walk in the room, you have to be respected in a way. Next to the patience and planning. So as I said, very committed to your lifestyle. I feel like you're different also because maybe you went through like a lot of changes in your life. Like maybe you moved a lot. Maybe you had a lot of family issues for some of you guys. But you're different in a way where I feel like even when you were let down or put down, like you kept going at it. And with patience and planning, I feel like a lot of people feel like you deserve a lot of the success or a lot of the peace in your life right now. With base chakra next to patience and planning, I just feel like people look up to you, pile number 1. Like people want to know what you think about them. Like what do you think about their life, how they're living their own life. Like people look up to you for opinions, for like just what you think. Like if you ever had people always asking you, what do you think about this? What do you think? What do you think? Don't get annoyed. Just you know, feel good because people take your opinion seriously, pile number 1. But you're different in a way where I just see somebody like that. I'm not gonna say that you're cold, but you're the type of person like it takes a while for you to warm up to other people. But once you warm up to other people, it's like you give them your heart. That's what I'm getting here. But in the beginning, people don't see this like the full you. With the Moonology deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like a lot of you guys been stressed out, maybe about your finances or even about what's next in your career or in your life. And I'm here to tell you, let go and let God. And if you don't believe in God, just let go and let the universe do its thing. Because at the end of the day, the universe, God knows what you aspire to be, to have, to do. They know your deepest desires. But as long as you hold on tightly, it's going to be difficult. Let go and believe that you got it already. Believe that everything is working in your favor. Improving health. So I also see her improving health, and I love to say that it's not only your health, your physical health, it can also be your mental health. But I feel like you guys are going to be less stressed out, more at peace with your situation, feeling more in gratitude, exercising more, drinking more water. So I see a lot of like healthy changes that you're going to be making in the upcoming months, especially since summer is right around the corner. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2 with this green aventurine, how are you different? Let's see. Let's find out. We have here the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Okay. Pile number 2, you're different because even through the hurt, even through the pain, the embarrassment, the humiliations, the cheating, the scandal, the lies, you keep at it. You keep going. Nothing's gonna stop you. But this man here with that little book bag, like, you're gonna keep going. You don't give a fuck about who you leave behind, who's hurt, who feels bad. Like, you're in a moment in your life where you're just gonna keep going. Like, I keep hearing, keep swimming. And I just feel like people notice that. That's how you're so different. That you don't let the pain, the worry, the stress, what people did to you, like, haunt you or anything. It's like you're pretty much getting over a lot of the things in your past. Bullying, people physically assaulting you. I heard divorce, cheating, third party situations, divorces, whatever it was. I just see you going forward, and that's how you're different. You don't let the changes, the rough patches in life form you. You make it your bitch. Hello, you make life your bitch. Like literally pile number 2. And I really love this energy. You're giving me very fiery, airy vibes, like air signs, Aries. And you don't care who you hurt in the process. You know what I'm saying? It's like you live for yourself, and that's what's different about you. Maybe some of you guys wear a lot of glasses, or you need glasses to see. That's what's different about you. Or you wear a lot of sunglasses, like everywhere you go. Real nice. Some of you guys got like a hippie aesthetic. I heard that's what's different about you guys. Some of you guys like mountain climbing, or like even jogging. That's what's different about you guys. Let's see here. How is my pile different? We have here the 10 of Cups next to the 3 of Swords again, and then the 9 of Swords. So I just believe that the way you're at peace and happy now is what's different about you. People say, damn, if I went through what pile number 2 went through, I don't even know what I would have done. I probably would have killed myself. And that's fucking crazy that shit just came out of my mouth, pile number 2. But it's true. People say that. People are like, no, if I was pile number 2, I will really like DIE. Like, I don't, like, literally, I don't know what I'll do if I went through something that pile number 2 went through. And so you're coming across as very freaking strong, pile number 2. I'm not gonna lie. Very strong, very diligent, very into being happy. You're gonna do whatever it takes to be happy. You don't care what's in your way, okay? You could be different because maybe you come from a very large family, or you've had a lot of like parental issues. Maybe some of you guys were in the foster care system. You guys were orphans or abandoned by your family. That's for some of you guys. Maybe you guys got abandoned with your family by a partner. That's what's also different about you. But what's really different is the happiness that you show, and till this day you just keep going. People feel like you're in distraught, but they cannot find you. They cannot find it in your face. They cannot find it in your attitude or your energy. It's like you surprise a lot of people with the way you handle things in your life. How different is my pile number 2? We have here the 8 of Cups again in the reverse. Then we have here the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have here the 7 of Wands. Wow. You're different because you're a fighter. Because you don't care what comes in your way. You're going to get it out. You are a person that is going to keep going. No matter the circumstances, you're going to prove people wrong. You're like a heavy karma believer. That's how you're different. And I feel like even people that have hurt you, they've met their match. Like, don't worry about that, pile number 2. Really, literally, don't worry about that. You know what's so different about you? That you're a hard worker. That you love to be stable. You love to, like, when you don't have a job, or like you feel like your finances are going down, like you don't stay still, like you don't stay put. Like, you're gonna go out there and get it. You're gonna go out there and see and find a way. You're always finding a way, and that's what's different about you, pile number 2. I feel like you went through a lot, and that's what's different about you. You probably got into a lot of fights or went through domestic violence, and that's what's different about you. But it made you stronger than ever. It made you believe more in yourself. It taught you how to love yourself. A lot of your experiences taught you how to love yourself, and that's how you're different. People feel like you love yourself a lot. That's what's different about you. Let's see here. What is different about my pile number 2? We have here a man holding a heart. What's different about you is that you still believe in love. That you still go out on dates. That you still believe in, you know, higher power, soulmates, twin flames, blossoming abundance. And then we have here the thinking woman. What's different about you is that you make the abundance in your life. You go get it. Like, as I said again with this blossoming abundance, like, it's happening in your life because you did it. You made it happen for yourself. With the thinking woman, I can't stop but to think that people feel like well, this is not even what people feel like. You're different because you don't let your mind control you. You're a very realistic person. You don't try to stay in the negative too much. I see here that you guys don't really think about your past in a way where it can hurt you. I don't know, with the thinking woman in reverse, I just feel like somebody that is strong-minded, has a strong willingness to move forward. You took like the pain, the hurt to push you to be loved, to feel loved, to know what love is. So that's how you're different. You took the lessons that life taught you and you made a mansion, period. And my face is like super itchy. Like, I don't know what it is. Some of you guys have extremely thick and beautiful hair, I see here. Some of you guys are very petite as well. Maybe like slim and like tall, or slim and short. We got the Lovers next to the Tower. What did I just say? The Magician next to the Lovers. Like, literally, you guys like love yourself, and that's what's different about you. With the Magician, some of you guys might have like some psychic abilities, or you do tarot. You might be into this. With the Tower in the reverse, you're different because some of you guys are very comfortable. Some of you guys don't like change. That's what I see here. That's why you're different. You don't like change. Maybe you wear the same colors of clothing. Some of you guys like the same food. You guys like to eat the same food all the time. That's what's different about you guys. Some of you guys are picky eaters. I don't know where I got that. With the Magician, I feel like what's different about you is that you probably put spells on people. You probably put freezing spells on other people. That's what's different about you. You like to do magic. You like to do spells. Like, that is your way to get karma sometimes. Like, oh, you did that? Okay, hold on. Let me go get my pencil. Hold on. Let me go write your name and put it in the freezer. Yeah, but I just feel like such a loving person, and I feel like the love that you show out surprises people because you went through a lot. That's what I'm getting here. So it like surprises a lot of people, the way that you act and the way that you are. Some of you guys look amazing in green, or you guys do gardening. Some of you guys' favorite flowers is sunflowers. I feel like you're also different because maybe you finally found your soulmate, or you found love after like a very harsh period in your life. You have like a loving partner. And what's different is like about you is that maybe you look just like your partner in a way. Maybe y'all look alike. Some of you guys like to wear blush. That's what's different about you guys. Or you like to receive flowers as gifts. I like flowers, I'm not gonna lie, but I prefer a gift because flowers sometimes die out, but a gift is like, you know, but maybe you guys are like the flowers type, like you prefer to have flowers. What's different about you guys is that maybe you guys have piercings, like facial piercings. Some of you guys are like animal lovers, I heard. Real big animal lovers. That's how you're different. We have your heart chakra, so yeah, what's different about you is the love that you put out and show out to other people. You're a very loving person, and I also feel like you guys are very forgiving. Even if you put spells or whatever, that's for some people. You're very forgiving. Positive moving forward. So as I said, with the 8 of Cups, like, and then we got 8 again here. Like, you guys are consistent in living your life, being at peace, being happy, regardless of your past and the things that happen. Like, you're the person that you got bullied throughout school, bullied in your family, but you're going to keep moving forward and proving people wrong. Then we have here throat chakra and then conflict and defeat. You're different because maybe you have a very good way of communicating. You can kill people with your words, I see here. Maybe people tried to put you down with words, but it didn't work. So now people feel defeated. People that tried to hurt you. Like, it takes a lot to defeat you. Like I heard pound number 2, you're saying like words cannot break my bones. I heard here, like, it's really hard to hurt you. at this point now with 5-5. Wow, that's crazy. Like, real hard to hurt you at this point because you guys been through it freaking all. Pile number 2. I gotta give it to you. You guys are strong and diligent and very independent. But I feel like now this is a chapter in your life where you're like beginning to be happy, beginning to be at peace, going through your spiritual journey. I feel like it's also coming like you're different because a lot of people that hurt you in the past have been defeated, and people that have been watching in the sidelines, they have been seeing that. Like, they've literally been seeing that and speaking about it. I'm not gonna lie. Something like that happened to me. I used to get bullied in high school. When I graduated, there were people texting me saying, oh yeah, you put a spell on everybody. Like, you think I have time to put spells on everybody? I was like, first of all, that's called karma. Second of all, I don't have time for all of that. You know how much energy people got to put out to make a spell or to even cast one? Anyways, let's see with your Moonology deck today. We have here, you are good enough. So you guys are slowly realizing your worth more and more every day. And I'm proud of you, pile number 2. I feel like you had to hear that. Continue to love on yourself and put yourself first always, because the love that you got within will always show out in the world. And then we have here, look for a sign. So continue your spiritual journey and remember to look up the signs, you know, the birds, the butterflies, the caterpillars, whatever you be seeing, you know, search it up and find out the meaning of it. Like me, for example, I've been seeing a lot of freaking birds, orange birds, like orange. I'm not gonna lie. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 3 with this tiger's eye, how are you different? I heard, you know, you have an eye for taste, for colors, for aesthetics. Like, maybe you guys are like home decor people that like to decorate your home, or you're always like changing your home. I hear like somebody that likes to paint their house. Somebody like very aesthetically pleasing. Like, people like ask you like, oh, what color goes here? Like, what should I wear? What should I do? Like, that's what I'm getting here for pile number 3. And boom, here we go. We got the Fool in reverse. So the Fool is very childlike. Maybe some of you guys are different because you're like youthful. You come across as very party. But I feel like you guys gotta like, you guys have like limits. Like, you guys don't, with this King of Swords in reverse, like, you're very youthful and childlike, but you're very like strict with your routine and what you got going on and what you put in your body. Like, you have like routines and a consistent lifestyle, like a healthy lifestyle. That's for some of you guys. With the Judgment upright, I feel like you're different because a lot of people look up to you. Maybe you have like an audience, maybe you're in the spotlight. I'm getting for some of you guys pile number 3. But regardless, some of you guys may come from a large family, or you have a lot of kids. That's what's different about you. You probably have a lot of kids, or, you know, a lot of siblings or whatnot, big family. I also feel like you're different because you have a lot of boundaries. Like, you're the type of person, like, people be like, oh, can I have, no. Can I have that? No. Like, your no's are like very smooth. Like, you're not the type of person that you're scared to say no, or maybe later. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting here for pile number 3. So boundaries. A lot of people look up to you. A lot of people want your opinion. Very aesthetically pleasing. Somebody like that is very responsible. Like, I feel like you're always paying your bills on time, credit cards paid on time, everything on time. Like, your life itself is, wow, complete. I heard. I like that. Some of you guys might live by the water. That's what's different about you. Or maybe you're like obsessed with butterflies, or have like a lot of puppies. That's what's different about you. A lot of you guys feel so comfortable in your skin. Maybe some of you guys are a little bit chubbier or a little bit slimmer, but you guys, like, you look amazing. Like, you always are put together. Like, you know how to style yourself. I heard you're different because you're starting to want to love your body and love yourself. Like, every little inch of your body, like, you're trying to love it. Let's see, how is my pile number 3's different? 9 of Pentacles, very different because, as I said, bills paid on time, everything paid. You look financially stable as well. Like, I see somebody, I don't see somebody flashy, but I see somebody put together, maybe designer here and there or expensive stuff, but not like an, you know, overdoing it. With the Magician next to the Hangman, gotta say it, a lot of you guys are into spirituality. That's what's different about you. Maybe you wear a lot of crystals, or you have like a lot of Buddhas in your home. And you might not even believe in Buddhism, but you have like Buddha in your home. I don't know why I heard that. Some of you guys like the occult, I heard, with this Magician. Also, you're very good manifestors for some of you guys. Like, I feel like you guys write and manifest and it comes true. Like, your manifestations be coming in. Like, people be like, wow, you really got that. Yeah. And you be like, yeah, I manifested it. Okay. With the Hangman, as I said again, very strict with your energy. Like, maybe, you know, you go out and stuff, but you adore your peace. You adore your alone time. And I also feel like very comfortable being alone. Because I've met people, man, they cannot be alone for a day in their life. Like, they cannot spend a day alone. But you guys, on the other hand, you love those alone, peaceful days I see here. Some of you guys love wearing bucket hats or cover your hair. You look amazing. Some of you guys go to church every Sunday, I heard here. That's how you're different. Some of you guys like reading books. That's what's different about you as well. A lot of you guys like to be in nature, like with birds and all the stuff. Like, you guys like to have picnics and be outside in nature. Some of you guys like bike riding. That's how you're different. I see somebody very active, going to different places, going to different country, or just working out. How is my pile number 3 different? We have here the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're like the type of person that very responsible, but you like to be free. Like, you don't like anything that makes you work too hard. Like, you're not interested in nothing that you have to force. Not even relationships. Like, you don't like to chase. Pile number 3. That's why I got the Magician. Like, you believe that what's meant for you will be for you. Like, there's no chasing having to do. You don't have to kiss nobody's ass. Like, if they're a real friend, you tell yourself they're going to be there. And if not, then who cares? Like, you guys are very, like, in the moment, chill type of people. Like, you don't stress yourself out about the things that don't go your way. I like that. Pile number 3. A lot of you guys are very wise. Some of you guys may be of older age. Like, I heard 50s, 40s. Well, 40s is not old, but 50s, maybe 60s. And I see that your age doesn't really matter. Pile number 3. Like, people are surprised when you tell them your age. Like, whoa, you're 47? What the hell? I could have sworn you were like in your 30s and your 20s. Like, you guys look so good. And you might be like, what? Like, no, seriously, people don't believe your age at times. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, maybe you guys even manifest money. That's what's different about you guys. You manifest money, or you put it to your head to not want to, like, stress out about money. For then, a lot of you guys, what's different about you is that you like to spend money. Like, you like if you go to a store, you have to buy something. Like, you like to spend your money. And, you know, we get it to spend it. We ain't gonna take it when we die, so might as well. Might as well. But, yeah, I see here a lot of you guys don't care to go in debt over something that you really want. Because you're like, I'm not gonna take it. And you're right for living like that. Pile number 3. Let's see here. How is my pile number 3 is different? We have here door to personal healing and happiness, all tied up, and then door to romance. What's different about you is that maybe you've been single for a long time, or you just are not interested in having a partner. I heard, why would I want a relationship when I can just be happy all alone and take care of myself, don't have to worry about somebody else, having to make dinner for somebody else, having to buy gifts for somebody else. I don't know. It's a bunch of things that I'm hearing here. But then for some of you guys, it just means that you've been in a relationship for a very long time. That's what's different about you. And I just feel like somebody here that is very, like, we're all tied up. I see somebody that is all tied up, but and being stress-free. Like, I feel like the things that pop up in your life, you try not to stress about it. And that's like very like different of you. Like, it's like your world might be falling apart and you're still gonna smile. I'm gonna get me some Starbies. When I say Starbies, that's Starbucks for people that don't know. But like, you're the type of like chill person, like yeah, I mean, I did say that you guys were very responsible, but it's like, yeah, my whatever, something went on in my job, somebody just hit my car, but here I am, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of you guys just living in the moment, living in the present, and that's what's very different about you guys. People don't know how you do it. Pile number 3, you got all these things going on and you still are youthful and funny and loud and energetic. King of Cups upright, and then we have here the Page of Wands next to the 10 of Wands upright. So as I said, next to the 10 of Wands, we have here this fiery person just having fun with this Page of Wands, being up, being lit. I'm getting here that what's so different about you is your charisma, how you speak to others. You're a very good communicator, pile number 3, believe it or not. People enjoy your stories. You're very funny. You have like stories for days, I heard. Like, is this my pile? Like, you guys got stories for days. You like to make people smile. You like to make people laugh. That's what's so different about you. Like, if you can make somebody's day, you'll do it. Like, it brings you a lot of pride to make other people's days. Just by like a funny joke, or even telling them that they look great. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be telling people, that it's not so hard to show love. You know, showing love doesn't always have to be, you know, giving people money and doing people favors. It can just be as simple as a nice compliment, or like a nice, I love your outfit today, or you're stunning, you're glowing. So yeah, I feel like you make people around you really happy. And it's like, even if things is falling apart in your life, like, you're still the type of person to still help others. Even if shit not going well with you, you will still give good advice to somebody else. And you probably not take your advice, but you're quick to give somebody else advice. That's what I'm getting here for you guys. With the last couple of cards, let's see here. How are you different? Victory and success in reverse, harmony in reverse, and emotional withdrawal in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys are, I'm not gonna say you're loners or introverts, but you have a great balance. Like, you when you're outside, pile number 3. Like, you love to interact, communicate. With harmony in reverse, I feel like you guys are very, you have like a lot of connection, like a lot of people that you know. And for a lot of you guys, you don't want to settle. If you're a man watching this, but even a woman, if you don't want to settle, like, that's what's so different about you, that you don't want to get married or you don't want to settle. For some of you guys, pile number 3, some of you guys don't want to have kids. That's what I'm getting here. With victory and success in the reverse, some of you guys have really big goals that you want to achieve. A lot of you guys want to be very successful, and that's how you're different. You have a lot of ambition. With harmony in reverse, I feel like what's different about you is that maybe you were in different relationships and nothing worked out, and that's how you're different, because you've had something to learn about in each relationship. But it might just mean that you guys are married and you've been with somebody for a very long time. And what's different about you is that you're an extremely good cook. This is for some of you guys, extremely good cooks. And you're somebody that has fun everywhere you go. And you are not scared to speak to strangers, speak to anybody. Very open, very nice. Pile number 3. That's what I'm really getting here. With your moonology, you and your loved ones are safe. So keep being consistent in what you're doing and believing in yourself. Don't be scared of, you know, karma hidden back. I don't know why you guys might think that, you know, I feel like your karma is clear. Don't think that you have karma for anything that you did in the past, like when you were younger. Like, that's cleared out. That's for some people that needed to hear that reassurance. With you and your loved ones are safe. I don't see any negativity in your life. And then we got here, it's up to you. So I feel like the message for you here is that it's up to you who you want to spend your time with, what you want to do, who you want to cut off. Don't feel guilty for wanting to remove your energy or even move forward in your life with different people or do different things, they're saying. So it's all up to you. Newer manifestations. Sometimes we be stuck on why our manifestations didn't come in, but sometimes it's because the universe knows that by the time we get it, we're not even going to want it. So remember, every rejection is a blessing. So that's all for today. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 4 with this rose quartz, how are you different? A lot of you guys are very, very beautiful, I heard. Very unique with your style. You don't dress like other people. You know how to do different things. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, you're a bit selfish, and that's what's different about you. Like, you think about yourself before anything. You know why? Because it's like, if I don't think about me, then who will? Okay. Then we have here the 5 of Cups in the reverse and then the Chariot. You don't let the failures in your life make who you are. Like, people will ask you, do you remember when this happened? What? When? No, I don't remember that. And it's like, it's so funny because I feel like you don't make your past like make you. You don't judge yourself based off your past decisions or the things that did not work out in your life. With this Chariot next to this 5 of Cups, your planned business ventures that failed, you don't think about that. You think about what you learned and how you can incorporate it in the newer adventures that you have. Some of you guys are different because maybe you ride bikes, or maybe, you know, you wear a lot of leather jackets, or you ride dirt bikes or 4-wheelers, or even you're a good driver. That's what's different about you. Really good driver. What's different about you is that maybe you own a home, a really nice home, a house in the suburbs, or a really nice luxurious apartment. That's what's different about you. We got the Ace of Pentacles again. So you can be very giving, but I feel like you're giving more to yourself with this Page of Cups. You're more giving to yourself, but you are also giving to other people. You might be selfish with other things, like maybe your time, or maybe like even your focus. Like, you're all over the place. Like, you do sometimes you'll be talking to somebody and you might not even be listening to what they're saying. And you're like, and you're just not even listening. Pile number 4, like, damn. Pile number 4, you might be attracted to pile 3. How are you different? You have like a lot of big aspirations. A lot of you guys want to own multiple homes. You want to be landlords. You want to be rich. You want to be musicians. You want to be actors. You just want to do something different. You want to have like big dreams. Like, you have a lot of goals. That's what's different about you. You have a lot of goals and you believe like you're going to get all of it done. Some of you guys, you have a very unique style. That's what I already got here. Like, you guys love color coordination. Like, you don't have to match with all colors, but it's like what you do, like what you put on, it's just very unique, but very put together. I heard some of you guys might do nails, or you always get your nails done and they look really cute all the time. That's what's different about you. I got here. Let's see, what is different about my pile number 4s? We have here 8 of Wands. Very quick with it. Like, you plan something and you're quick with it. Like, you're going to do it. Like, if you say, I want to go to Paris, you're going to start looking for trips. You're going to start finding outfits to go. Like, you're very quick with it. With the 10 of Cups next to the Death, what's different about you is that maybe you experienced an early death of a parental figure or somebody in your life that meant a lot to you. With the 10 of Cups, though, you look financially stable. Maybe you're in a relationship and you guys look like you really love each other, and that's what's different. Because, hey, not a lot of people see couples that get along and treat each other with respect. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people are in relationships, but not a lot of people are in healthy ones. Just letting you guys know that. A lot of you guys might have red hair, ginger red hair, curly red hair. What's different about you, I heard, is that you're not scared of dying. That's what I heard here. Like, you're not scared of death. That's for some of you guys that came up for. That's really off. Real off, but you know, that's what I got. A lot of you guys like to take a lot of naps. That's what's different about you. Believe me, I don't mind taking a nap or two. What is so different about my pile number 4? We have your broken heart next to the garden and the gate next to happy family. So yeah, I feel like what's different about you is that people remember something really hurtful that happened in your life. Maybe when you were younger or when you were growing up. But it's like it never stopped you from living your best life. It never stopped you from enjoying yourself or even having your own happy family. I'm getting here with it in reverse next to the garden and the gate. I feel like it never took off your aspirations. Maybe you were like kicked while you were down, pile number 4. I don't know your situation, but it's like people thought that your end was coming, like the end of you was coming. And it never did. And I feel like that's what's so different about you, pile number 4, that even through the struggles, even through the heartbreak, even through like getting let down by a lot of people that you thought loved you or that you loved them, you still show out. Like you still show out, you still smile, you're still grateful. I really love this energy because not a lot of people get over the things that happen to them. Like I've met people that speak about things that happen to them on and on and on and on and on. And it's okay to speak on things and to, you know, let go of certain things. But there's some people that are so stuck on certain things in their past that it doesn't let them move forward. I feel like people think that you should still be stuck on the shit that happened to you. But it's like you're not, pile number 4. And it's like that's different. That's crazy, you know? But I gotta give it to you, man. You probably are still healing, but you can freaking hide that shit so well, pile number 4. Wow. A lot of you guys might get married soon. That's what I'm getting here. That's what's so different about you guys. Maybe you are engaged right now, or some of you guys had like a really beautiful wedding, like in another country, I heard, by the water. Wow, that's nice. Some of you guys might be from a Caribbean island. That's what I'm getting here for some. We have here the 7 of Cups. So real go-getter energy, real opportunist type of person with the 5 of Pentacles next to the 10 of Cups again. I feel like you're different because even when you were let down by others, you still let love in. You still are kind, generous, and even forgive other people. Like you're not stuck on the things that people do to you. And I feel like that's what makes you stand out and be different. That you're not gonna let anybody have the benefit of hurting you. You're gonna show them how over it you are. Like, I don't care what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know those people that hold grudges and just like want to remind a person of what they did forever. It's like you're gonna smile in their face. After they stab you, you're gonna turn around, take the sword out, and you're gonna smile in their face. Fuck around and be around this person and still act like nothing happened, pile number 4. And that's how you're so different. People just love how you just don't care. Like how people do you. You turn around and you smile. And you keep it pushing. You keep it moving forward. You're not gonna have nobody have the benefit of, yeah, I hurt that person. Yeah, I did that. You didn't hurt me. I'm still here. I'm still smiling in your face. You know, I see that here, pile number 4. A lot of you guys have really dark, beautiful hair. Some of you guys cover your hair a lot. Or you just, you know. But I do see like weddings here. So if you're not married yet, you're gonna get married. Really nice wedding, I heard, for pile number 4. So with the last couple of cards, we have here the universe, patience, and sacrifice. So hello, the universe. Like, you guys are super intuitive. I see here you believe in a higher power. You might believe in God. You're very into your religion. With patience, it's like you're so patient with yourself and your healing. Like, you know you're not gonna get over things like by tomorrow, but you work through those. those emotions. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in like a self-love journey right now. Like you're learning how to be patient with yourself, how to love on yourself, and how to be like easy on yourself, not be so hard, be your own best friend. That's what I'm getting here. And with sacrifice, I feel like you guys are very committed to a dream right now. Like you're sacrificing, I feel like your sleep, or you're sacrificing your stability for a certain dream or a goal that you got going on. And I'm here to tell you, those sacrifices, those prove to the universe that you really want something. And it makes you closer to that goal. Always, guys. When you show out and you show that you're in it for real, like God sees that. And I talk about God a lot because I'm a heavy believer of God. I believe in God. I come from a Catholic family, but I don't say I go to church, but I did my first communion, I got baptized, all of that. But I heavily believe in God. But for those that, you know, are more spiritual in the sense that you believe in the universe and a higher power, I just wanted to let you know that, you know, the universe got your back. You know, you're a believer. And so it has your back. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of good luck coming in. And I didn't get that for other piles. I got that for you. And we also got 1221. So search up that angel number because it probably has a message for you. Pile number 4. But that's what I'm getting here. Let's see here with the Moonology deck. It's time to take action. So you've been planning. You've been thinking about the goals, what you want to do, that podcast. Go for it. Try it out. You don't have to full-blown start it, you know, right away. But do little steps. Find out what would you name yourself, you know, what kind of audience you want. Just start little by little. And then I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be so prepared to go full force on it. Okay, so be easy on yourself, but also believe in yourself. And with the answers within the next few weeks, I see you coming out of your comfort zone the next few weeks, being a whole different person again. Like you guys are literally reinventing yourself every year, believe it or not. Like you have people in their seat like, wow, like what is pile number 4 doing next? Like, oh my God, what are they gonna do now? Like where are they going now? Where are they traveling now? So I see a lot of excitement in the next few weeks. So hold on tight. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye guys.